What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MontyVerse, and I am so excited because we are checking out the first official trailer for Marvel Television's Daredevil Born Again. And Nikki, I am so hyped for this. I love Daredevil as a character. I've read Daredevil comic book since I was a kid, and I love the original Netflix Daredevil series. Are you hyped for this?
I am too, because I'm not nearly as familiar with him as you are, but between all of his appearances in the MCU so far, I'm really excited to see where they're going to take this iteration of him.
Oh man, when this was first announced, I was so excited. My mind was blown. We finally saved Daredevil. Now it's time to see if it was worth the wait. Starting the trailer for Daredevil Born Again right now. Oh, we're right in it.
Thank you for finding the time.
I will admit,
Oh my God, he's back.
it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again.
Aw. They're gonna hold hands.
A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
The crew.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me?
Oh wow, I love that shot.
I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you
You
stop
think?
being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
Oh.
Wow.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
Oh.
This city
Oh, Bullseye!
can't go unchecked.
Sometimes
I love it.
peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
Oh, the Punisher.
Am I putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace.
Whoa. James Gandolfini Jr. White Tiger.
But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
Oh, look at all those hands. Wow. Yes. Oh my God,
my
that
God.
looks so good. First of all, they're gonna get underlooked in this trailer, but I have to shout out the Newton brothers. Fantastic scores
Yes.
they did for X-Men 97, and already I could tell that they are going to kill it on Daredevil Born Again. The soundtrack sounds so reminiscent of the Netflix score, and they're giving it their own twist, and I love it. I can't wait to see what they do.
I just love how atmospheric it was and just how well it complemented just the intensity throughout the entire trailer. But it's still raying very unique to the tone that they're conveying.
Oh, this trailer was fantastic. This is Marvel Television saying, without a shadow of a doubt, hey guys, we got this. You were worried if we were going to pull back on the violence. You
Oh,
were worried
God,
we were going to
no.
pull back on the adult themes that the original series had. This trailer, for a YouTube unrestricted, like, not red band trailer, there was a lot of, heavy violence in it. Like, brutal, pulse pounding, like, hard hitting action. Arms being broken,
Yeah.
blood everywhere.
Oh God, just the shot of the guy bleeding through his shirt, because that's
Yeah, when
something.
he snapped his arm.
Oh my God. But I think that's what's so great, because I think they kind of proved it a bit with Deadpool, but they are not going to betray what they had established with these characters that already were established prior to the MCU. And I think that's to its benefit, because that gives them that freedom to explore different avenues and not kind of stick to the quote unquote formula.
Yeah, and I think with the character of Daredevil and this iteration of Daredevil, there was a lot of expectations going into it because the original series is very beloved, both critically and by fans. Some consider it, many consider it, the greatest comic book show of all time. And so expectations are through the roof. There was a lot of pressure being put on this series. We know that they had that big creative overhaul, and whatever they did, whatever they cooked up, it looks like it worked because this feels so in tone with the original series.
Mhm.
And just to have Charlie Cox back and to have Vincent D'Onofrio back and
Yeah.
to see them playing off of each other again, to me, that is so exciting as a fan of the original show.
And what I really love is based on kind of how they conveyed the narrative in this trailer, it feels like not only is it going to be a great continuation of the Netflix series, but nothing about it feels like it betrays what had been established with both characters in the MCU so far. Because
No.
even though it's going to be a new storyline, it still feels like it can, like the puzzle pieces do still fit together while allowing it to breathe its own life into it.
Yes, and I'm so excited. I'm like bouncing out of my chair because all the new story stuff is crazy. Like the fact that we're using, talking about violence, the fact that we're using Muse as the villain for this show is going to be insane. Like I know you don't know who Muse is because you don't read the comics the same way I do, but man, if you guys want to know about Muse, go do yourself a favor and read Charles Soule's Daredevil run because Muse is an absolute menace. Not only that, but he's a perfect foil for Daredevil in terms of like abilities.
Yeah.
Because he has this ability that makes him imperceivable to Daredevil's senses. So he's almost like invisible to his radar ability, which makes him insanely dangerous in this series. Not only that, but he in terms of like the artistry that he does, I don't even want to go into too much detail. Maybe I'll make a separate video explaining Muse. But Muse as a character is so insanely cool. Not cool, but really interesting, and I can't wait to see them tackle that character. And we also have some really interesting characters introduced. White Tiger, who is a vigilante from Marvel comic books. It looks like they're going with the Hector Ayala version of that character. So I wonder if they're going to do something similar to what they did with him in the Daredevil comic book series in terms of his ultimate like character arc. That's really exciting. We have John Bernthal back as the Punisher. Man, it's just they threw so much out. We have James Gandolfini Jr., who I don't know who he's playing. I don't know if it's been revealed yet. I know there were talks that he was going to be a young Wilson Fisk, but I don't know. Either way, I'm really excited to see that.
I know. I mean, that's the biggest question mark for me is exactly how he's going to play into this show. Because the MCU has done so much with him already. Literally, Echo was only a year ago.
Yeah.
And to see where he's come from since that, because that on its own was crazy.
Politics.
Yeah, I mean, that's what tends to happen with rich people.
Yeah,
But
true.
either way, I'm so curious to see how all of those characters and those antagonistic forces are going to play off of him.
We got Bullseye back. We're going to get a hopefully a more comic book accurate Bullseye in this show. Not that he wasn't comic accurate in season 3. It's just that it was more of an origin. Season 3 was the origin of Bullseye. And this, it looks like Wilson Bethel is back. And he's got a bone to pick with the Devil of Hell's Kitchen. I'm so excited. What did you guys think of the Daredevil trailer? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. And as always, stay versed.